Hey coding champions, welcome back to the Python journey. I am Sakshi Kushwa and in this video we just gonna start with some ABC of Python called basics of Python. So in this video we just gonna cover variables, constant, keywords, naming conventions, all those things, and trust me, it's going to be a blast. So let's start, move towards my computer screen and let's So let's start with the variables. Think of these variables as a container. So in container you have to store something. No? So the variables are same as container. You have to create a variable in the Python's memory, in your memory, and then you have to store some data in that variable. So let's start with some code. Yeah. So I'm just creating our new file called variables.py. Okay, so I'm just giving a name. Suppose that I'm just giving the first and this is a variable. This is a container inside the Python's memory. There is a container called first. It is same as let's have some look. Let's take some visualization. So yeah, so in the Python's memory there is a container name first. Mm, So in the Python's memory, there is a variable named first, and here it is. It is a container, and inside this container we have to store something, some value. Either it is a string, either it is a number, or anything. So I am just storing here 78. Okay. So in the Python's memory, here 78 is there. 78. Okay, so inside the Python, our memory, Python creates a variable named first, and it is a container, and here inside the first 78 is the value you have to store it. Or either you can just, I'm just creating here second, and then here I am just giving here a knowledge person, knowledge, bus. It is a string. So we will discuss these data types in our further videos. In like if we just create second variable, then here in the Python's memory there is another variable name. Sorry. And here there is a second. Second is the variable. It is a container, and inside this second, here knowledge bustle is stored. Knowledge US knowledge bustle is stored, and I'm just giving the size is low. Yeah, so now you can see in the container, inside the container sec, there is a container, and inside this container knowledge bustle is a value. So these are variables are like a containers. Okay, and let's discuss how to create, how to give these names, how to decide these names, like first or second. Either if you just give here def is equal to 45, then it gives error. So let's start with the identifiers. Identifiers are the name tags for your variables. How to like decide your name? It's something like a dress code for your fancy party. So like there are some conditions, or there are some naming conventions which you have to keep in mind while you have to write your names of variables. So like what are the naming conventions? There are some conventions are there. So the first thing is your identifier can only start with a letter A to Z, either it is uppercase or it is lowercase or underscore. So three things are there. So I am just writing here. Uh, can start with A to Z alphabets, or either it is uppercase or either it is lowercase or underscore. Okay. So here it is underscore. I am just, so this is the first rule. Your variable names should start with these things, like either it is an alphabet or either it is an underscore. It can't be a number or anything else, dot or decimal or anything, it can't be. And the second rule is, after the first character, you can use letters, you can use letters or digit or underscore. Like in the first character, you should always include A to Z, means alphabets or an underscore. And the second is, after the first character, the second character might be a your number. So you can write second character. Second character might be a number 0 to 9. Might be a number or letter or any underscore. So second character can't be any, but the first character is only and only alphabets or underscore. So, and also remember, Python is a case sensitive language. So if you write here, like if you write here new, if you write here new is equal to 10, and here you write new is equal to 10. So these are not the same. This is a different variable, this is a different variable. So in the Python's memory, like there are two containers. One and here 2. And the name of this first is new, and here the 10 value is stored, and another container is new, and here also 10 value is stored. So there are two containers in the Python. Either their values are same or different, but there are two variables created. Two containers are there. So it is a case sensitive language. That's why there are two containers, two variables. So this new is different from this new. Okay. So let's discuss. Like suppose that I just write here my variable. So it is valid or not? Yeah, it is valid. I just stored here 20. It is valid. I am just writing here my var. It is valid. Yeah, it is valid. My var is valid because it is start from 1. And let's discuss. Like I am just writing here 3 my var. So it is not valid because it can't be start from number. So like your name couldn't be start from any number. Your name either should start from alphabets or either should start from underscore. Couldn't be any number. So if I'm just write here Rohit is equal to 40. Yeah, it is valid. But if you write here 2 Rohit, it is not valid. It is wrong. Okay. So this is not valid. It gives error. And suppose that the third thing is you just start with comma row. So this is also not valid because the first character couldn't be your comma or anything. And suppose that you included comma in your like your name doesn't include any white space or any special character except underscore. Like I am just writing here Sakshi is equal to 30. It is valid. Okay. And if I am writing here Sakshi Kushwa is equal to 30, it doesn't valid because our rule says our variable name couldn't contain a white space. So you have to put it underscore here. So now it is valid. But before, if you are just not writing here white space, it is not valid. It says statement must be separated by a new line. Either it is a new line or Python thinks that these are two different variables. Sakshi is different and Kushwa is different. So that's why you have to just put it underscore, or if you just put it plus or like comma or anything, it gives error. Okay, so these are not a valid things. You have to just put it here underscore. This is valid. So these are some variables. These are some naming conventions you have to keep in mind before giving some name to your statement. So I'm just giving here, suppose that my car. So my car, and here I'm giving here new car, new car. So here this is a string, this is a value. So here the white space is valid, but on giving the name, the white space is not valid. Okay. So let's discuss some keywords. There are some variables or some names uh, that have special meaning in Python. So there are 32 keywords in Python. These are uh, these are some variables, or you can say these are some keywords. They have special meaning. So you can't give these same name as your you can't give same name to your variables. Like suppose that if you just write here def is equal to 80, this gives error because def is a special meaning. If you give here if is equal to 89, it gives error. So these are some 32 keywords which have special meaning in Python, and they are reserved. These are called reserved keywords, reserved words in Python. So these are some things like how to give your name, how to give the names of your variables, and how what are naming conventions, and what are the reserved keywords, and yeah, that's it.
If you found this video helpful and enjoyed the Python basics, then hit that subscribe button, like it and share with your friends. And in the next video, we're just gonna discuss some exercises, what are valid variables and all. And then we just discuss about the data types of Python. So till then, take care, bye bye, and give your best.